Ani, Basho, Ningwakwadishnakaz, Saugeen Donjaba. I'm the field coordinator for the First Nations Wellness Initiative that Saugeen is doing with CAMH. We started in the fall of 2018. Over the next few weeks, the Saugeen Community Advisory Committee will be posting short videos about the photo voice phase of this project. We had a community meeting at the Recreation Center in May 2019 to present the results of the data gathering phase for which many of you provided input. It included 205 surveys, 32 interviews, 20 with people with lived experience, and 12 with a family member supporting a loved one with lived experience, as well as a focus group of 11 frontline workers. This phase had questions about mental health, substance use, and experiences with violence. We asked people who came to that meeting at the rec center to vote on a priority area given what emerged from the data gathering. People who couldn't make it to the meeting expressed interest in the data results and in voting. 150 people voted. The top two priority areas were so close that we merged them. 22% suggested that we focus on illicit drugs, 21% said substance use and addictions. We then recruited 17 people who either had lived experience with the priority areas or were supporting loved ones with same to participate in the next phase, photo voice. Who better to let us know what works or what doesn't work or what could be improved? We found participants in 3 ways. I approached those who either had lived experience or were supporting loved ones through substance use challenges. Committee members as well as Saugeen frontline workers suggested people. Others came forward when they heard what the priority areas were. We had a good representation of age groups, genders, and people with lived experience or who were supporting a loved one or both. We held a meeting with photo voice participants at the Elders facility in November 2019. They were given a camera and they were asked to consider 3 questions when they take pictures. How has substance use by yourself or a loved one impacted your well-being? What helps you to cope with stress and challenges in your life resulting from substance use? What strengths does your community have that can be built on to help address substance use? I can only describe the next 4 months as a sacred privilege of sitting with people one-on-one as they shared their photos as well as their thoughts and feelings about what prompted them to take each photo. There were times when I was moved to tears of awe and tears of gratitude as they described their experiences to me. We often say that we do not know what a person is carrying, so to be kind. They revealed a part of themselves besides that public persona that we tend to adopt to mask our pain or to get through the day. I was touched by their courage and determination to make a better life for themselves or others in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. I came to view this group as wellness warriors as they showed me how they continued to pick themselves up and keep on going day after day. Some of their challenges included illness, their own or a loved one, accidents, hospitalizations, passings, and those important firsts with a loved one now in the spirit world. In Anishinaabe culture, we honor people by taking the time to be with them and support them with love through such events. There were times when people did not show up for their appointments. Rather than judge them or be impatient with them, I waited to hear why they were a no-show. It would be fair to say that people living with an addiction often have memory issues, or they experience a day when their anxiety is so high that they cannot leave the house. Sometimes they're exhausted from the load they're carrying. They run out of steam and they have to go cocoon until they feel better. They need and deserve love and understanding. After sharing several pictures and experiences with me, I asked them to choose one that best summarizes what they would like others to understand about living with addiction challenges, their own or that of a loved one. They then did a write-up about the picture they chose. We had hoped to have a community gathering to display their work, but COVID-19 meant we had to come up with an alternative plan. Each week, the video in this series will feature what the Wellness Warriors shared. I hold the picture that what the Wellness Warriors say will inspire you as they have inspired me. Some people need hope. Some people need to feel that they are not alone. Some people need others to believe in them. Most of all, they gave us important insights for how we can pull together to make Saugeen a happier and healthier place for all. Miigwetch.
When the Spirit moves me, I become the sun.